We good. Let me go look at the the cameras and everything. I gotta get it right when we do this 8th Friday thing, man. That shit was
Got me sitting up under him like take two.
take two.
Because it's gonna be good for a blooper, okay?
Okay.
And you told me to pose that question because based off the YouTube clip that you sent, the guy said, or whoever, the lady said, whoever, whatever it was, because it was a lady that was commentating based off the scientific or Fox 16, whoever. Government know more about this than we do, and Trump posted a. This is I can't even say first, but I know that Trump, when he posts BS, he posts and he got BS to say behind it, but he posts BS behind it. So again, one more time for the viewers, for the third time, if aliens was to make contact tomorrow, what do you think would change? Religion, government, or science? And before I lose train of thought, I'm definitely gonna say for government purpose. Been doing at the end of the day, he wanted to be a power move. He wanted to be a structure. And I made a post once before, power, respect, and something else. But anyhow, he doing stuff strategically.
Trump is, I ain't gonna lie, Trump is the reason why they putting this shit out right now. About these aliens and shit.
Because we can't go to war past the bullshit that he been doing, but back to the aliens.
Yeah, I mean he pressing this button, so I guess it is a part of his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like he want to go down known as some big whatever he doing. So out of all the presidents, they've been hiding this shit. And if you just tuning in, we talking about aliens. So it was just kind of interesting to me that we've been hearing about this shit forever. We've been watching movies on Netflix and everything, putting it in our face. So lately, Trump been talking about, making them put it out. They've been putting this shit out, and I just been interested in it because it's like, for real, like, have y'all ever thought, I came from 86. We always heard about aliens and stuff, but I always thought it was some bullshit. But then when you hear about it's some real shit, then I realize all the stuff they've been feeding us, they've been putting it right in our face, like the Men in Black, all the movies.
All the movies.
Right.
We all can relate to MIB though. We all can relate.
That's my shit, but I ain't gonna lie, like, it's just surreal now that they talking about. They say it's 4 different species of aliens that's walking amongst us, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, nonsense. Like just a lot of black on black crime, a lot of pranks, it's just a lot of crazy shit on the internet, man. But it's real. Like it's aliens watching us and shit. Like, what we gonna do if aliens really came down here and got on our ass?
Like, what we gonna do? Pose the question to the viewers. Religion, science, or government? Like, what do you think would change? I mean, your honest opinion, if aliens were real,
I don't know what would change, because I mean, if you talk about like religion, it ain't nothing in religion. It ain't nothing in my Bible that said it wasn't no aliens.
I mean, I can agree with that, but my quote to answer that would be by faith and not by sight. And on a previous episode that we had mentioned, I know that I have mentioned
Go ahead, keep
by
talking.
faith and not by sight. It would be I said if you don't acknowledge it, it don't exist. And at the end of the day, that's another species, and that's from another species from another planet. So if we've never religiously or holistically, whatever, because you got people that believe in was it Cosmic-Con or whatever, like the people that's in the animated world. Well, this is no different than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that game all day. So why not add aliens to that? If you don't believe in it, or if you don't acknowledge it, the shit don't exist. Okay, so whoop-de-doo. We got a whole nother species, not one, but 4. We got 4 species that's officially that may be introduced to us, come to another a species. At the end of the day, I can't remember them. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember. I know we talked about it earlier, but you know what I'm saying? That's something that never really been you know what I'm saying? Okay, we've been
Let me
watching
drop
this
some
on
facts on
TV.
them. Let me say it's 4 species of aliens, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all share this shit, man. We talking about aliens and shit in the world, man, on some real shit. I ain't gonna lie, like this, my algorithm been crazy about it. So 4 species of aliens. They say they got some shit called the Greys.
Right. Which is what we used to seeing on TV, like MIB, Men in Black. Or
well, like them little aliens, some little gray niggas.
Yeah, which is
with
for
the big old black
the
eyes.
shorter people. Again,
Yeah, the little
we
short
used to seeing that.
Yeah.
That's every day. When you think aliens all over around the world, we think
the
shorter ones,
niggas,
big eyes, and gray.
Yeah.
So that's species number one.
And then you got the insectoids.
Right, that look like
praying mantis and shit.
Right.
Right. So I don't know if y'all know what a praying mantis is. I don't know.
They look like insects, pretty much.
They some ugly ass things with them big ass claws and shit.
Hold on, pause. They're called the mantoids. So what's the difference between a mantoid?
They're called insectoids.
Insectoids. I'm sorry.
Okay. Making shit up. So then,
no, that is hold on. The insectoids. Well, hold on.
Okay.
What's the difference between the insectoids, what we know in television life, versus a motherfucking stick insect? Stick insect. Y'all got to excuse me because I got this new hardware in my mouth and I can barely talk.
She throws. That's all it is. They got shit to do with that hardware.
Don't do that. What's the difference between that alien versus a fucking
a praying mantis?
No.
I just want the little stick shit.
Stick, yes.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know what they called. What are they called? They're not insects. Them bitches gotta be.
You got a walking stick. You got a walking
them
stick.
Them shits was always scared of me.
It looked like a fucking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck with me.
So. Okay, hold on. We're gonna jump back.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on. We on number 2, which is called the what?
The motherfucking reptilians.
No.
Insectoids.
Okay.
Insectoids. They look like praying mantis.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's still part of human nature that looks like a limb off a tree. So you can't mean to tell me that growing up in the 80s or prior, because we're 80 babies.
Right.
You seen a limb that got fucking legs that's walking. It's a stick.
Yeah. I still can't get over that shit.
You look at it and it's a stick.
Have you ever seen one in your house?
Hell no.
What would you do?
How
would you kill it?
What?
You can't just kill that shit like a roach or something.
Because you're looking at it. I still take pictures of lizards and shit, but I'm just saying I've never seen a one.
Listen, what you thought about an octopus?
But that's close.
I'm not a marine man,
okay.
So I can't tell you about the octopus. But if you just think about an octopus and the way it look, and the 8 tentacles, and what the fuck it do, this thing can climb out of a jar with the lid on. It can really just open the jar from the inside and pop out. I know y'all see it on the internet. That's some real alienistic type of shit.
With 2 legs.
Right.
4 limbs, 2 legs, 2 hands, 10 fingers, 10 toes.
They said the aliens, the 4 species, they said they got 2 legs and 2 arms. Mm-hmm. They said that. So they just like us, like a motherfucker in a way.
So insect-like beings resembling praying mantises. Right. So praying mantises versus walking sticks, or what we know as
Why are we talking about walking sticks though?
But I'm just saying that's what comes to my mental. So what comes to y'all mental? Because we talking about
what praying mantis is.
An insect looking.
It looked like a walking stick, but it got the little claws that stand up on
them. So that's the most common aspect that we can relate to human aspect of life, what we see every day. Don't make me take it to the goddamn Lion King. Lion King. Let's stay to the aliens. Okay,
well, so we ain't gonna make them special.
Yeah. So let's go to 3. Let's go to 3. You're right.
Reptilians.
A goddamn lizard looking human.
Yeah, they say they scaly with a tail. But you know what? They say they shapeshifters.
Now
the people that walk around look like people, and then they can just change into people and shit.
Metamorphosis.
Like that shit. They say that shit for real. When it comes to this industry with the music game. Yeah, I know it's a lot of conspiracies out there, but on some real shit, man, they say it's a lot of lizard, like them people be like real, like reptilian, right? So I started thinking about that shit after all the stuff I done heard over years. When I heard about the Illuminati and I heard about these reptilian people, they ain't real people, they different people. And then they talking about these aliens and they talking about the reptilians and all this. I'm starting to put two and two together. You know what I understand about Hollywood?
I'm listening.
Everything they've been showing us,
It's been in our face.
it is like they know and they telling us for real. Like this is everything they show us from MIB, from Independence Day to all that shit.
Hold on, let me add too, because you be in the music realm and I'm in the hair industry slash.
It's a reptilians in the hair industry.
Hold on. No, that's not what I'm getting to.
Okay.
Hair industry actually transfer, but in the Genesis World Record book, there is a guy that, and also added the Botox into him versus alien to somebody that's in tune to the reptilians that is in the, that just added, automatically like that type of lifestyle, because again, going back and forth to the cosmic world of comic books to stuff that we see on TV that it's been put in our face for generations.
Nah, for real. No, I got some facts on that shit. And shout out there if I see my nigga Mad Gaze, Robert Webb.
What up, Mad? What up,
you know what I'm saying? I see y'all up in this motherfucker, man.
Come on now, y'all make
we talking about some real shit, because everybody around here worrying about niggas around here spinning blocks, getting bread. That's all cool, but there's some real shit going on. Like, can y'all imagine aliens for real above us that's out here? Like, and some of them motherfuckers, like, they want to see this shit. Do y'all really want to see that shit? Where were they holding remains of aliens? They say there's been dozens of crashes. This is facts. Y'all can look this shit up. They say there's been dozens of crashes of aliens, and they done got remains.
Species of the four.
My bad. I jumped out into it. Hold on.
The reptilians.
Yeah, the reptilians.
Humanoids, reptile being featured in various conspiracy theories. So again, going back to alien beings, what we know to see each other now. I know this nigga ain't no alien, because if y'all call my story, sis said niggas.
Listen, we don't talk about the four species, because it can't be no reptilian because it's snake-like. But if you run into somebody that got snake vibes, they might be an alien.
I mean, I'm just saying, though, metamorphic standpoint to go. When I say metamorphic, it just takes me back to the.
Well, you said
it was a metaphoric.
I'm lost. Maybe I'm lost. I didn't know what Eddie Murphy was that.
I know, but
I'm saying. It was a PIMP.
Well, I'm saying what metaphor.
Slide around the city.
I'm metaphorically speaking from. And if y'all follow through that, people that really tap into us and really watch us, if they go back, they'll be able to follow.
I think there's some alien people around. I've encountered some people. Their characteristics weren't right. And it changed.
Man, that's morally bullshit.
I think those hoes is aliens.
Man, no, that's morally speaking. We're talking aliens. We're not talking human characteristics.
No, I think I was dealing with a real alien.
Hell no.
All right.
Now then you don't go back into the bullshit and the shit. Or Palanthians described as
they say they was like, they're like human, like Swedish men.
Often taller futures. So if that's the case, then no shade. So that that's my BD.
That's your BD. If he seen me, he'll call me ugly. He'll say I look like Dennis Rodman. That nigga used to flame my ass, man, back in the day. Yeah.
Okay, now whole another episode. But again, going to the Palanthians, described as a human like, often tall. With light futures, because if that's the case, because in other countries, outside of Americans, other countries are considered to be, the basketball players, they're tall individuals. So how would you consider them to be an alien? Because there was something that was spoke on a YouTube thing also, is they want to crossbreed humans into aliens, but
I don't know. I just know they've been studying these motherfuckers since the 1980s, probably before that.
Way before.
But
I heard another date.
it was a little scientist in the 1980s. His name was Lazar.
Yes, the scientist.
Yeah, right. And he was like a little whistleblower. He was working with the CIA and the government and all that shit about the aliens.
And scientists known of today have been coming up missing. Why?
Right. See, and lately me and shit, this all on YouTube. But they was coming at him. You know, threatening him. Hey, say a nigga was hanging out the window with the blicky. Like, boy, you better shut your motherfucking mouth. All that shit you know, you better shut your ass. So that's how the government was sliding on him like that. And the boy, you know, he didn't know how to act. So, but this is what killed me about it, man. It's like, man, I want to say go on, tell us, because we know what's up. But at the same time, you really think our people ready for this shit? Like,
hell no.
On some real shit. Like,
let me go back to
y'all ready for 7 foot tall alien motherfuckers with big old hands that can slap the shit at you?
We can't even. Now we stay. That's a bummer. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, because mentally, it's so much stuff that be going on to where you want us to process outside of Little Rock. And you talking about bringing aliens into play outside of bills, drugs, and sex trafficking and everything else?
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't ready for it. I mean, we can't even process that shit. Let's be honest. I would like to be in a room to where we can honestly have a good conversation, whether we entertaining the BS or not, whether it's conspiracy thoughts or not.
Yeah.
No, we're not ready. We're not. We too busy trying to determine who got the most bread or not, or who diamond's real or not. So an alien being real or not, no, we ain't ready for it.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
You don't think we got no choppers and shit ready for the aliens?
I mean, who's to say that it's the choppers that need to be ready? Because again, if we go back to the post that was posted from Trump, and also it was said that the our official choppers or special jets that would escort, because if aliens
say they've been communicating with these folks. Y'all make sure this is episode 43. We talking about aliens.
Unclassified files.
They say they've been talking to these motherfuckers for a while.
Long while.
They've been discovering bodies.
Okay. Crashes.
Yeah, they say it's been over a dozen
movies.
Yeah, all kinds of shit. And they say these motherfuckers, man, they been a whole lot of information. And the information is real. It ain't a lot of information on it. Just to be clear with y'all. It's not just
a lot of information that's been released.
But it's been some released lately, and I've been seeing it, like I said, on my algorithm. And it made me think back in the day when Bugs Bunny and that little alien Martian dude.
Yes.
His name was Marvin. Marvin the Martian or something, right?
Yes.
So when I think about Swedish,
he was considered the Greys with.
I thought you was gonna say he was gay.
No, he was considered the Greys with artillery on because he came in peace. Because he was able to.
That nigga didn't come in peace.
Man,
he was trying to.
And that's all the shit he said.
Nah, he was like, I'm gonna kill you.
But again, that's smoke in the mirrors, because it goes back to earlier what I was saying. Like, these are smoke in the mirrors. Okay, so not even that. Let's go back to the Jetsons. All of that
they
stuff
want
was
aliens.
I know, but all of that exactly that was going to. All of that was futuristic. We've been watching aliens all along. At the end of the day, it's always truth in something that you see. It's always truth, because you mean that that's been talked about long before whatever year you said, because y'all don't watch TV, social media like that. It's time and delivery of when it was actually when the truth was gonna be exposed. Because you asked earlier, are we ready for this? The government goes back to the first question posed.
I just know where he got going.
Right. But it's a power move for Trump. But
it's a power move for him because he want to go down. Just see this whole shit what he got going with Iran. And I always had a deal with Iran, but they never ended Iran. They always had a deal with him and shit. Trump want to be that nigga, you know what I'm saying, that want to wipe him out. You know what I'm saying? Knock him off. You can't have no nuclear weapon. You know what I'm saying? All this bullshit.
Trump looking for his niche.
He want to go down in history. He don't really give a fuck dude don't really give a fuck about nothing but going down the history. That's why he's trying to build go down the history for, you know what I'm saying? That's his thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if he released the alien files out of all the presidents, they've been knowing about this shit since 1980, right? Before that.
Okay.
No president. Think about how many presidents we had since 1980. It's 2026.
And it's been known because if government knows about this ain't something that just
That's
happened.
what I'm saying. So he the president that's pressing them to release the files. If you look it up, that nigga the one pressing them to release the files. He want to go down the history and shit. He did that shit with the Epstein files, but it kind of backfired on him because all his people.
Because it's shit that we do again. It goes. This is stuff that we've been the Epstein files as humans. The things that was going on in the Epstein files, we already been doing it anyway. We just never made it normal. Right. So now that we have an abnormal topic,
UFO. It's the same shit.
The same thing that we have an abnormal topic. It just
got nothing to do with females and you know what I'm saying, all that shit.
Okay, so Big Sis, if y'all call my stories, like he want to throw it out. When I told her we gonna be talking about aliens, he said men. Okay, so okay.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Like, what is she talking about?
I mean, because y'all can be alienated. Yes, y'all can be because y'all have wrong.
What do we do with aliens do?
I don't remember what was this. What was the topic back in the day when women are from Mars and women from alien? You know? That's where that come from because y'all alienated as AF at the end of the day.
Are you
serious? No whole nother story.
How did I know what was gonna get her? I seen it.
Because you got Madam Z on the line, and we still can say the topic when it comes to the aliens. I mean, shit, y'all alienated at the end of the day. Y'all just think one way, strategically.
Yeah.
So aliens. So hold on. What alien would you? Because if aliens were true, what alien would you consider yourself to be? Out of the 4 species, if that's what it is.
I'll be the Nordics.
A Nordics?
Yeah, because I'll be a young Swedish player. I'll be the Nordics.
Well, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, eventually just be a gray. Because I'm short. Yeah, because I'm short. Because I'm short. Reason. Instead of the big eyes, it'd be big teeth.
Oh, Lord.
I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Embrace what it is. But hold on, when these motherfucking brackets and hardware come off, I'm gonna be magazine ready. So yeah, but I would consider myself to be a gray because I mean it's already out there. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. I've been put in the face.
Only because you're short.
Only because I'm short. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know they look that gray. So what would you call a gray person versus a green person?
A gray person versus a what?
And we know what a green person is. So what would you be a gray person? They said the Nordics. They said they like little gray persons.
Which is what we're used to seeing, you know what I'm saying, on every day. That's the commonality. That's what that look like. You know what I'm saying? When you say aliens, what is the first thing that come to mental? It would be a gray person with big eyes, a short person, whatever it look like, long limbs. You know, but those are still characteristics in everyday humanality. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? If you're black, white, blue, gray, Asian, whatever the case may be, we all have those similar structures. But yeah, I mean.
So listen. So with the aliens and everything, and why are you looking at your phone?
I just want to be ready for my next question.
No, I don't got a next question with the aliens, but I've been thinking about the E.T. You remember E.T. movie?
E.T. Oh, yeah, I'm the gray because that's what you see.
He wasn't never gray though. He was like a little brown thing with a big old long head.
Exactly. So again, if you take E.T. Phone Home, and what is that movie called? To the Futuristics. What's the movie? Great Car Into the Future. What movie is that? Come on, y'all, hear me out.
You talking about Back to the Future?
Back to the Future. So again, everything visually, television, if you have aliens and mix it with Back to the Future, that would be a mixture of what they look like. He's not actually gray, but he would still fit in that category. So he would be the Mexican and the blacks of the grays. But futuristically speaking, That's what they would look like to me. Like right off the dome, not doing no research or nothing, but right off the dome, that's what they would look like because he was futuristic.
I don't see how you keep on getting Back to the Future with the alien stuff. There wasn't no alien shit. They was just Back to the Future. They was just future. It's a different.
He was an alien.
No, he wasn't.
So what the hell was ET? Who was what species?
No, we ain't talking about ET. If you talking about Back to the Future?
Yes. What species was ET?
But Back to the Future and ET had nothing to do with each other.
Bullshit.
Why you say that?
What species was ET?
I don't know.
Bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. You saying he a gray, but if you think about ET, it don't describe none of the foes we had talked about.
In the comments, I can't see. I ain't got my phone. Please help me out. Somebody, please help me. Hey, Randy.
Yeah, Randy.
What species would you consider of the aliens would what would ET fall under? If we got 4 species, it's a mantis, which was
not a mantis.
So reptilians.
Not a reptilian.
I
mean, I would say a gray at the most.
God damn it, then you done answered
but
the question that you asked.
That's what I'm saying. The grays is they gray, they small beings, and they got large eyes and shit. But they like little gray men. That's why I said
so he's commonly close to a gray. He's just not gray.
That's all I said. He ain't gray.
Okay, well,
he got a big head.
Okay, but you're an American, right? Are you an American?
Yeah.
Okay, and you are an American male of color with melanin, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, then, so are you an American of gray, quote unquote, a Hispanic?
No.
Bullshit.
I'm not Hispanic.
Right. But hold on. But what is it called? Whatever that word is, would Hispanic and African Americans not common versus the Caucasians? Would there not be 2 different categories?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
Well, y'all don't like this shit because I'm telling you. Okay. Okay, so let's take Marvin the Martian versus E.T.
They're 2 different things.
Man, I can't see. Y'all like my new notes. Hold on. Because now I just feel like I just took my hood off.
Marvin and E.T. is 2 different people. Listen, E.T.
But are they aliens, yes or no?
Yeah, they're aliens.
God damn it, I rest my case.
But,
where my
But what I'm saying is, if you put them into categories, right? Where would you put Marvin the Martian?
An alien.
But to me, he would be like a Nordic because of the way he be talking. He sound like a Swedish nigga.
Hold on, but we're looking at physical features only.
If we just looking at physical, then both of them short. Nah, for real, both of them is short.
Which fits under the category of what for a species?
Like I said, the Nordics for Marvin, but E.T. I feel like gray, but he just not the color of gray. That nigga like brown or some shit.
Okay, so you mean to tell me that this Hispanic couldn't pass for a nigga? And y'all know I don't like to use that language, but let's go for it.
So you think Hispanics is aliens?
No, that's not what I'm saying, sweetheart. That is not
I just asked that. That's what it's saying.
So hold on. Now you're taking me into American right now. We're going race versus nationality. Race is Caucasian, Hispanic.
If you had to think of what race was aliens, which one would you think?
I mean, that it could be Caucasian or African American.
No, I'm talking bigger than Caucasian or African Americans. If you think of any race that you could consider aliens to you because they so foreign to you, what would you think?
I would probably go African Americans.
African Americans as aliens?
Yeah. I'm waiting on the next question because I don't want to go down a rabbit hole.
Why would you say African Americans aliens?
Because if African...
That's us.
Right, you goddamn right.
Tell me why.
Because if we have African Americans versus the Caucasians, now you want to go down in history of who took land from what? Because African Americans was the founders of whatever land. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too far deep into that, but
now you know that went down a rabbit hole.
no, hold on. Let's stick to the first question at hand.
Right.
Because if the Caucasians came through and invaded and erased history and went by the books, African Americans built and laid foundation, but we was too illiterate and worried about who was gonna get ahead first, versus the Caucasians being book smart and us African Americans moving by faith and not by sight. We just doing what we doing, and I'm gonna speak from a liberalist point of view. Versus an American being book smart and watching us along and watching us. Aliens gonna come through and look at us and laugh at us because we beating each other. But aliens being from a whole nother planet doing what the fuck they do, not doing whatever they want to do, but they coming to visit us just like any tourist passing through from the south, north, east, west, knowing our own culture. You know what I'm saying? Because northerners don't move like us as southern people.
So basically you saying, I'm trying to figure out how we African Americans is like aliens. That's what you're saying?
Because we alien, because we smart as fuck and we do what we do. But at the end of the day, we've done what we've done, but morally moving. Versus Trump Caucasians that can't withstand heat and the real battle of the, you know what I'm saying, the survival of the fittest. When you take a black woman that can make a meal and turn it into something, or a home and turn it into something. But here it is, if we governmentally put it, versus go back to the first question, versus, you know what I'm saying, the Caucasians, politically speaking, when we go down to the DHS system, when they try to take, or, you know what I'm saying, take away from DHS speaking, if you look at it statistically, it's probably more of them than us, you know what I'm saying, providing a home and making survival of the fittest naturally based on Caucasians. They ain't got the same problems that we do because they watching, looking, and learning, moving off what we do. And they just, you know what I'm saying, they strategically moving based off of good
we
knowledge.
talking about aliens?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so aliens, because the question posed was, why would it be us African Americans, versus Caucasians?
Yeah, I asked you about the race. Like,
yes,
what
because
race?
Caucasians can't upstand and withhold what we do.
So you think Caucasians is more of aliens than...
No. Because you locked my door, didn't you?
I probably did.
God damn it.
I got it.
So y'all can hear me though. Americans can withstand what we do. Can withstand what we do versus the Caucasians, because they ain't got the same kind of problems that African Americans face. We was aliens are in a whole nother planet surviving. If we never knew what they were doing, we can move underground. Harriet Tubman, yes, alienated is African Americans.
You going off, ain't you?
Hell yeah, little not. I'm gonna say that shit sober.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna stand on it.
Okay, so listen. So I was just trying to understand about the African Americans, you know what I'm saying, being the aliens. You said it's not the Caucasians, it's the African Americans.
Aliens been able to stay out of the limelight.
No, they haven't. They have, but they've
been moving strategically.
Right. They've been visiting and stuff, and that's what we own, to where it's like these niggas been visiting and stuff, and people really need to understand what's going on out there.
Money, power, respect. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. Money, power, respect. Trump posted that picture because they've been aligned with the government. If we would have been able to escort them with our jets, because quote unquote, if they come in peace or not, They've been out of the limelight because if that's the case, why come the aliens ain't been bombarded us or then came through or mingled with the human?
I mean, maybe they come in peace. I don't know. Maybe.
Regardless if they did or didn't, but I'm almost certain that if they, what's the difference between a whole nother planet? What? Okay, hold on. First off, what planet are they really on? Because let's go from Little Rock to North Little Rock.
That's something they haven't really released.
Okay, so Little Rock.
Know where they
if we put Little Rock as Americans, what city, quote unquote, what planet are the aliens sitting on? Since you asked me a race.
No, I don't know. I really don't know what planet. They don't have no information on where they
because it ain't been released yet because they've been hiding.
Yeah, they playing with the information.
Or they've been able to be controlled because they are allied through the government, because obviously they've been at peace. Because if that's the case, then who's to say aliens versus humans, who's the strongest race?
Right. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they trying to, like, I don't know why they keeping the secrets. They've been keeping this shit for a long time.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Right. And they probably scared of how the people gonna react with the truth. You know what I'm saying? So
they've been able to be at bay. If
I don't know, like I said, the only thing I can think of. No, they real.
Okay, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
I believe they're real.
Okay.
I don't believe they've been showing us all this shit for all this time, and it's not real. They've been showing us a lot of shit for a lot of time, and I think we need to pay attention to it. That shit is real.
You sure?
I feel like it is.
You feel like it's real?
Yeah. I feel like it's
real.
So
in the comments, do you think that aliens are real? Yes or no?
Yes or no? Let us know if y'all think aliens is real. I know we've been going in. We just been conversating. We probably been paying attention to y'all. We see y'all comments and everything. Just let us know if aliens is real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're real. You don't feel like they're real.
No, I didn't say that. I did not one time say
I'm asking you. So you feel like they're real? Aliens are real? I feel like they're real. I feel like they've been hiding shit from us. I mean, I've been paying attention lately. They've been a lot of stuff in movies and shit. I used to didn't think that shit was real, but the older I get, I really think that shit real. They know about shit before us, and they've been making money off of it, off our curiosity. They've been releasing shit lately.
Liberally speaking,
they got videos of aircrafts flying through and the Air Force get to them, and then they just disappearing out of thin air, going to the water and shit. So I don't know, man. Like, all that shit ain't AI. It's not a weird shit.
Exactly. Liberally speaking, if aliens are real, I honestly, me wholeheartedly speaking,
what would you do if they invaded?
Shit, like if
they invaded the world.
I want to come in peace.
You know how you see the movies where they invade and they just.
I want to meet in peace. Let me say that, because I ain't coming nowhere.
What if they don't want to talk to you?
You're not at least.
What if they don't want to talk to you? They just want to kidnap you and then do all kinds of experiments on your body and shit.
I think that's a bit far fetched. I think that it would take that to be just like they do any in an American, like how we do social studies. I think I don't think that every human would be taken in captivity to where, like, okay, you need to, like, is you with us or is against us? But in the event, if they are real, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me, because they ain't stopping at nothing, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's gonna have something to do with you.
No, because at the end of the day, just like slavery, if slavery was to come back today, you mean to tell me that they're gonna be
different?
No, different hell, because
slavery was white people. And the biggest thing they got is guns that we got.
That we don't know for sure what type of ammo that they have.
They got video of an alien spaceship that's flying through the
That's
air.
foreign to us.
Now listen, that's flying through the air.
That's foreign to
And the
us.
Air Force, they got up on their ass and dropped a heat-seeking missile on their ass and blow their ass off the course.
Because it's only one.
Listen,
It's only one.
but you know what it did?
What?
It dropped 40,000 feet out the air and hit the water within seconds. And the Air Force lost trace of this bitch.
Because again, it goes
I don't fight nothing like that.
it goes back to say, you know how we got the radar?
Yeah.
And if we see what's above air in the water, because if that's the case, then we talking about aliens, then what's the next episode gonna be about the water goddamn species and the sea lions and the shit that was going on? Okay, so again, if we have all of this technology today to see the Minecraft, that's the thing, the Minecraft, the spaceships, if we can see from a radar, whatever the word is, the radar. If we can see the alien crafts or the spaceship crafts, that's some shit that we can see. So who's to say if this is something that if communication has been in from a human standpoint, and if the government has been in tune with them and been able to communicate, we don't know what type of access that they have to us and versus us have to them for us communication. We can see them coming in. But what does that look like? Because if Americans knowing what type of, if we fighting Asia, Russia, and any other country, we still got some type of insight what's in the air. Dinosaurs once upon a time exist. Oh, the question was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't
so
know.
If dinosaurs.
So you sound like you don't believe this shit.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Again, it goes back to if you don't acknowledge that shit, it don't exist. So in the event that it do exist, it's got to be, if American is the golden dream, the American dream to, we have everything that we have or want that can move and money, power, respect, that falls under the category of power, because that's a whole other species that's invading us. So allies versus non-allies, if aliens is in a whole nother species and they come in peace or don't come in peace, we ain't seen them motherfuckers come in outside of peace. What's the difference in them coming in and coming, you know what I'm saying, and bombing us versus Russian coming to bomb us?
I don't know.
Help me understand, bro.
I mean, it ain't no difference. Honestly, it's not no difference.
Okay, same shit, different day.
But I'm gonna tell you the difference. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Come on, I'm listening.
They got it on camera. Russia ain't did this shit on camera. Listen what I'm saying. Russia ain't did this shit on camera. They got this motherfucking aircraft. Listen, our top airman is on their ass.
Air Force.
And this motherfucker disappeared out the air.
Move your ass.
And dropped in the ocean out of nowhere and disappeared on them. So everybody want to see this shit. I don't care to see this shit at all. I don't give a fuck about the aliens. Let them do what they do. They ain't did shit. They just been visiting. Let them visit. Yeah.
I want to see what it look like on Earth. Quote unquote, the mermaid. Want to see what the fuck it look like in the water. They have feet.
It's so bad. Oh, this ain't that Friday 43.
43.
Y'all let us know what y'all think. Y'all send us messages. Y'all write on this shit, on this live. I ain't gonna lie, I got a piece of bread. Y'all let us know what y'all think about the aliens. Y'all think they real? You know, so y'all think they gonna test some shit up? Do y'all want to see it?
What the next question is?
I mean, yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah, listen.
No, we're not.
Look
no, we're not.
Listen.
Bro, no, we not.
You told me. You got 8 minutes.
Okay, so bro, give me.
I gotta go to the bathroom, y'all.
Y'all, let's recap the next though.
Shit.
So this is episode 43, and it's been lit at the end of the day. Let me see where we at. So currently we have very select few that has tapped in, and let me hear in the comments. Do you think aliens are real or not? And it goes back to the initial question. I think it said spiritually. What was it? Spiritually, scientifically, and whatever. It was 3 different things. Let Let me see. Xavier, Rachel, y'all have to go see the movie trailer. Just okay, so that's something that I'll look at. I definitely will go and look at that. What up, Don Key? Um, damn, I don't know how to work his. I don't know how to work his stuff, y'all. And I lost train of thought. But at the end of the day, aliens. Do you think they're real or not? And just at the end of the day, what do you think what they would look like if aliens was to impose inhumanality? What they would look like? Because again, if I go back to the praying mantises and what it goes to see a walking stick, like they're all species. What's normal and abnormal? Now let's keep in mind. On a side note, this is the end of May when it comes to mental health. And let me throw that we had did shout out, bro. Like at the end of the day, all of this plays into what it look like from a mental standpoint, what it looks like from a physical standpoint, what it looks like from a religious standpoint, and what do it look like from a governmental standpoint.
Hey, the whole time I forgot this mic was on. I was in there pissing like a motherfucker. Well, I know they probably like, what?
I'm glad you're hydrated, bro. I don't know how to work this.
You don't know how to work this?
Shout out. I already shouted out Dunky. What up, Terrence?
What's up, Terrence, man?
Xavier, Rachel.
I'm sorry if y'all heard to hear that, man. I forgot I had the mic on. I was pissing good, man. Y'all probably heard that. I flushed the toilet good, man. Y'all heard me watch my the shoulder
just on. Like because
I knew I was pissing on. I had the mic on, so I want to show them I wash my hands. I'm a clean nigga. But I told you, I'll be on time tonight. You know, what you want to run back and fight? You want to give it? Listen, she got a song coming out. Do you want to tell me about your
song? Our project or my first solo project.
So I got a project coming out called Big A. I got Madam Z on there. I got my boy Mad Gage on there. You know what I'm saying? We got a song. Doing too much. We working on. Shout out to my nigga.
That's the third project. Goodness.
What you mean?
The first project is get the.
No, that's gonna be a single. Okay, but so I'm finna drop that Big 8, so y'all get ready. She on it. Like I said, Mag on it. It's hard. We're gonna drop, man, on Apple Music, Gorilla Spade, everything. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Madam Z. Make sure y'all saying she got a nice track coming. Shout out Don Key, been working with her on it.
That's
man.
Called Beauty and the Beast.
Yep, I heard it. He produced the track.
It's shout out Don Key. I appreciate all of the work.
At that other time, man, y'all know what's going on, man. We're gonna keep on growing. We're gonna keep on producing some of the best stars y'all ever. You know what I'm saying? Madam Z, welcome to the family. You know what I'm saying? She been on a podcast with me. We doing different shit. Y'all be on the lookout for her own personal podcast we putting together, but we ain't gonna say too much about it. We're gonna get with y'all about it. Madam Z, is there anything else you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
This may be the second last interview that we did. I'm just gonna say,
are you laxed?
Laxed in the EMF.
I told you it's better when you go out the dome. Nothing feel better.
Into the music, and when I do get who we about to interview, I try my hardest to tap in, do my research on, because I don't watch TV, I don't watch the news, I don't really be tapping.
We're gonna get back to the music.
It was an unorthodox
she just worried about her. She just worried about
I be in my own world.
She just worried about her, but I be in and out. Y'all get me talking about the music and tapping in and catching up with y'all. I know it's some stuff we need to talk about, but we got interviews and stuff coming up. I have Madam Z up in this thing. We're working on a major interview next weekend, but as soon as we get it finalized, y'all will see the promo and shit. You did
that. I don't have anything new coming up other than whatever Gorilla Spade got me following in on.
I told her Beauty and the Beast single, and then she gonna be on the project.
Hold on, but that's the single. But the first one is actually
get the fuck out my face. You gonna get that one too. You definitely gonna get that
one. So yeah, like I just been networking and just really trying to tap in with some new shit. It's been a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's been a whole vibe. Life be life, and we do what we do. Like I said earlier, May is a mental health awareness month, and considering what we've talked about tonight, it just really depends on how you see life and what goes on in reality TV. I mean, you know, shit, I be on, you know, catch what you can catch at the end of the day because people trying to figure me out and you can't do it. I'm a whole woman out here. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep up with us. What they say on Friday, we are emotional motherfucking creatures. So, you know, whatever that looks like, but I do try to strategically move. I'm grateful for being on the 8th Out Friday podcast. It's definitely been something to kind of like pull me out of whatever it is that I got going on mentally, socially, and physically. Because this is a lot of work, regardless of whatever y'all see. We show up when we can show up, and it's just salute to the viewers. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Y'all make sure y'all share, love, like, and tap me in. The new project that's was coming on. Make sure y'all go follow the Kinks Medic. That's Kinkz Medic. Fuck this skateboard.
You
8th Out
know.
Friday podcast. Get your merch and yeah.
So we out this thing, man. Episode 43. Make sure y'all share this, man. We love y'all. We out. This 8th Out Friday podcast. I'm gonna go around here in this joint. Y'all get y'all looks. All y'all niggas get y'all looks at her. Well, y'all can. Because y'all don't get that all the time. That shit gonna cost. It's all about that business and everything, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow her, man, at Metal Z on Facebook and 8th Out Lady, First Lady on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We got some music. That's her vision now, man. We gotta put it in your face. So yeah.
It's the music is what it is. 8th Out Friday, episode 43. Yeah, catch us on the next live.
Hey.